Come on in, y'all. I wasn't gonna talk about it, but I seen a video that has caught my attention. So, y'all know me. I don't want to come in here and be no spoiler or spoiler alert, but I must say, very distasteful when a child has been raised around her dad for as long as this little girl's been raised around her dad, and then a nasty divorce comes along and she's pushed away from dad being around her all this time. Then she's interacting with mom's new boyfriend, and he's picking her up and turning her around, twirling her around. He's doing the stepdad things for the little girl. So I just was looking at this video and it's very distasteful that she doesn't know how to interact with her own biological blood dad. This is why it is very important that women, you take the time to heal before getting in a relationship with another man. You done brought a whole different man around this man's child, which is very distasteful for me. I mean, Bree, I have to say it. You moved a little too fast, and then you brought this another man in over your kids and the little baby. Oh my gosh, I wasn't even thinking about her. Like the other kids got their dad, but she has hers, and oh my God. I'm totally like, whoa, totally over there is where I am at this point. Hey, TT. So I wasn't going to say anything. And I'm looking at the little girl and the interaction with her and dad. And I'm like, I mean, if a person, her little nose tells me her whole story. I'm sorry, y'all, but I've been watching the baby and Robert's interacting with the little girl, and I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. This little girl has got her nose in the air about daddy. Hold on. Um, I am that somebody. Hey, I am that somebody. So I was like, what is going on? I'm reading this video, guys. I'm reading it, and I'm like, wait a minute. So she's eating. He gets in the camera. He's looking. He's like twinning. And this little girl's whole face tells me, I don't want to be around this man. Who is he? No, this is not the interaction that I want. Like, literally. And I'm thinking, whoa. And it's all good and dandy because, it's his baby, but she doesn't smile around. I'm looking at the video and just want to see. He's holding her hand. She doesn't give him eye contact. I don't think that she even likes being questioned at this point about. Let me read y'all's comments, chat. I'm just all over the place about this interview. I mean, it's this thing with dad. Okay, now he's not around, so she does got like a little smile going on. She sees the hearts going on. I think she has a chicken sandwich or something like that. I don't know. He's bringing something back over to the table for them to eat. I think it's French fries. Yeah, he bring more French fries over. But let me read y'all's comments. What's she doing now? She wants ketchup on her chicken sandwich, so he should have put the ketchup on it. He's a good dad. I mean, he's a girl dad too, so he seems kind of nervous around her as well. Oh. And the baby even looks a little bit nervous around her dad. Is like, she has no. I just let me see what y'all saying. Hey, mama. Uh, hey, TT. And I am that somebody. It's very sad what this woman has done to turn this child away from her father. She, the bitter baby mama, they did skits about. Because and she doesn't know. It's sad for me to look at it and see that this baby does not know how to interact with her biological dad. I had to come and speak on it because I just strolled the video. The baby has no emotion, no smile. Her nose on one end is going up in the air. He got like, when he did the skit for him to get the little boy, I think he's the older son. They have like a good, vibe. It seemed y'all, it's how she talks to the oldest daughter. Like one time she was going at it on the live and she was flipping out on the older daughter, like, get out of my room, get out of my room, get out of my room. I don't want to talk right now. I'm trying to, like, wow. Is this really what's going on? And then it was very distasteful that I seen the whole video is just a stroll of all of them doing little things together. And then I looked and I guess she wanted him to kiss her. Uh, he pulled her down. He kissed her on her hair or whatever, her ponytail part. And then they kissed in front of the babies, which was very distasteful. Like they're doing a whole lot of stuff that the mom and dad had done, and now you're interacting with another man in front of these girls. Like it's just really distasteful, and you have an older daughter that you are raising. um what I know, B ain't turning or more against her dad, shaking my damn head. Hey, coffee no cream. It's the way the baby, y'all got to go in there and look at this video. It's like the little girl has nothing for her dad. It's like he's not a look when you're and you got the stepdad in the house. You tend to dag on he's daddy now. You know what I'm saying? So and it's sick. It's sick. It's like, oh my God, you moved too fast, and then you brought this new man in on this baby while she young. Like he does all of the daggone daddy and right now. She said, "Hey, Tiani, and I am somebody." She's speaking to y'all. Yeah, but I'm just like and it's very distasteful for me to have to see this baby. The interacting of the nose in the air, like her nose is in the air about her own daddy. Y'all got to go look at this video. She doesn't know what to do around her own dad. And then Robert, I think that he needs to, like, when he gets her, you need to go like to the park, put her in the swings, those type of things. Kids like to do that type of stuff. Just putting her in the house and sitting there on live, that's not nothing for her to remember her dad as John Nell going to the park, going different places with them and doing those things on a regular because he's being daddy in the house. He's an in-house dad that Robert was. Uh I am that somebody says she doing all that to make her husband jealous. Yes, but she doesn't know that's She's damaging those kids. Yes, ma'am. Hey, Miss Heidi Boo. I don't care how mad I get at my husband. I would never turn my daughter against him ever. And that part. Yes, ma'am, because at this point, this little girl does not have the interaction that you would think that a little girl and her dad, when you see daddy, oh my God, daddy's here. Daddy, let's go to this. You know what I'm saying? You want to go shopping with daddy, go to the mall, maybe somewhere, something to remember when you go back to daddy. You don't want to just sit on a live with daddy. You want to get out and go to the parks and stuff of those natures. Don't want to be bored up in a house while he's living. He's got thousands of people in your face. Like she does too, but it's like there's no interacting with him and her. Go to the park with her, take her shopping, take her to, go get her a little cute purse or, something that little girls like. Go buy her dolly house, something fancy, go buy her some perfumes, maybe take her to Bath and Body Works. Little girls like little smell goods and things of that nature. Go to Claire's where you can go get lip glosses and things of that nature. They're girly girls now. Go get them some little jewelry, little bracelets and things like that. As and interacting with Fat Daddy, when he come back over here, being Fat Daddy is going to do all kind of little crafts and building things because he's old enough to do that. Teach him how to daggone draw and trace things. He's listening and learning. So when you are a grandmother, those are the things that you do with your grandbabies. When you come over, they don't want to be bored. It's boring over grandma. I don't want to go over there. Make it fun for them to daggone want to come to your house. Take them to the park. If it's a swimming pool, take them swimming, stuff like that. Those are things that kids remember you by. Sitting in the front of a camera and you're talking to millions and thousands of people or however, it's not an interacting with her. You need that. You and her time. Cut the phone off. I know it's, oh my God, I got my daughter. I'm proud to have my daughter. So I'm going to put it on camera. It's not that type of party. Everybody don't need to see you interacting with your child. You need to know the camera is not always on us, Amara. It's me and you, daddy and you. Whatever you want to do today, today is your day. Every time you're with daddy, today is your day. You feel me? It should never be a dull moment. Since it then became a divorce and there is a division between these two people, then that baby needs to see her daddy at all times. And I think, hey, if I was Robert, I wouldn't pay child support. She'd pay me child support and alimony. Yes, ma'am. Why? Because you daggone left that man and you did what you done. You brought a man in on y'all's relationship before it was even daggone final. And the daggone paperwork was daggone ink was signed and dried. So and that's what America sees. Now, that's not just my opinion. That's everyone's opinion. Looking from the outside, looking in your place, we seen that you was really fast. You was a whoremonger. You wanted to get out of a relationship to be a whoremonger. And that is being with who you want to be with out here, out of a relationship. You weren't looking for love. You was looking for flesh. So this is what you got. And you got a man that really is not really into you. The world can see that. He doesn't really kiss you. Like, no, ma'am. I mean, I don't, y'all, I look at videos different. And when I tell y'all that I read the videos into them, I really read into the videos. That man is riling into that girl. He is, when he was reading the comments, he was actually saying he's going to get this and he's going to get that. So he's looking for something from Brianna. He's not in love with Brianna. He's not dropped dead all over to her. No, this man is in it to win it. He's going to make what you call he's going to take Brianna up top. He knows she has something going for herself at this point. Some people may say she don't, but some people may say she do. She's Hollywood status. And everybody might be, oh, she's not Hollywood status, blah, blah, blah. She did that interview in her house. I could have did that. She went all the way to daggone California, blah, blah, blah. Irregardless, she's Hollywood status. She's the next B, okay? She won't take Beyonce's place, but she's up for the runner-up. Oh, yes, ma'am. I'm sure her dad did some things with her behind the scenes. Yes, ma'am. Mom basically ignores the child on live. She doesn't really interact with her. We hear the child saying, Mommy, and she ignored her, or her and John Nell are saying inappropriate things in front of her, right? Because she's like, "Mommy, the ice cream is here," or something she was saying, and then and to that whole thing, uh, she asked Jonelle, "Did you order ice cream or whatever?" He was like, "Why would I order ice cream? I got what I got," or something like that. So I'm like, "Wait a minute." So he really doesn't, I don't. He doesn't when they kissed in front of them little girls, okay, or Amara. He really didn't want that kiss. And you can see it when it went in. When B went in, this lock was really and fast. And then it was over. Like, okay, we did it. Like, it was like he was forced. I don't know if y'all see. But it was almost like he was forced to do it. Okay, you want me to kiss, so everybody wants us to kiss. So let me go ahead and get this kiss out the way. And then it was over with. Like, okay, there, y'all got it. There. You know what I'm saying? It was like he was forced to kiss her. I'm like, God dang, did you not want to do it or not? But I didn't come in here to daggone, beat nobody's ears up. I just was like, this is very distasteful that this baby does not know how to interact with her dad. Ladies, give your body time to heal before you run out here and lay with another man or even bring a man in your world. Them other kids probably done seen this going on a many a times before Robert came into the picture. Because I'm sure she didn't stay. Baby daddy didn't marry her. Hey, Miss Annette. Baby daddy didn't marry her, so somebody daggone, was until Robert came along and what I'm saying, she tied him down. Um, Other than that, just jumping off, just being a jump off, you being exactly what you would call it, a whoremonger. When you're an adulterer, that probably what we would call her at this point, because she definitely became that before the daggone ink dried on the divorce papers. The man would have moved in. Y'all know my thing is, I learned my lesson about moving a man in the house or moving anybody in your house to be that exact. He said it's hard to get a motherfucker out when you get him in. You're saying he will fight you to the daggone hilt. She will daggone go through the hilt to try to keep their spot in your place. And people are daggone take and try to run your stuff like it's theirs. Yes, ma'am. So my thing is that relationship with Jonelle and her, y'all, psh, is not gonna last. I see it. Y'all know I read into things. I read videos. I can read body language. I do see that he is there for something. That's not going to last too long. And it's going to hurt her because she's really into Jonelle. Yes, ma'am. She is really in. I mean, you can when this girl smiles when she's around Jonelle, she has a vein that pops out in the top of her forehead that shows how much she is really into this guy. I mean, really into him. I mean, when you go out your way to buy a man something and this man ain't bought you nothing but some dick. I'm sorry I said it like it is what it is. Y'all know Big Mama don't bite my tongue about nothing. But he ain't bought nothing to the daggone table but some dangling. That's it. In my younger days, we called those kind of women a car wash because men run through them all the time. That's right, Miss Annette. And that's why I said she's a jump off. She's never going to be, no one is going to ever take her serious. Like, John L probably is something that John L wants. He's going to get it. And then he's going to dip. He's going to dip. He has a whole nother life. Before he met her, what would possess him to daggone lose and leave his life to move in with a woman with kids? He doesn't have children, so why would I want to daggone tie myself down? It's something that man is going to take her up top for, and I mean she's buying jewelry and all of these things. Yeah, he's there for some reason. He's not there for the love. You can see that he doesn't care from her. He always like forced to kiss her. And then he said, okay, y'all got it. Y'all did it. Like he was forced to give a kiss. And like I said, she's in love. You can see the vein in her head when she smiles. I mean, you can see the joy in her. The, the, I read spirit, and spirit is daggone shining all over her when she's with this man. But he's not there for the right reason. And I don't care what nobody say. That man there for some come up. Yes, ma'am. Obviously, Jonelle don't got no car, and she makes allegedly, I don't know, but allegedly makes payments for the husband's cars. I don't know if he's doing it now, but she bragged about a whole lot of doings for the man, for the husband. She said one time in one of her interviews that she liked to get men that are like I guess actually like less fortunate or whatever to girl, I don't know, y'all. All I know is she too young to get thrown. What Miss Annette say ran through like a car wash. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You too young for that. Mm-mm. That is just doing too much. Cause I don't. Mm-mm. And if a man ain't got nothing to bring to the table, you got to get the fuck skedaddle. Good day. Hey, Ray Ray. She moved on too quick. And I'm like, damn, you just was sucking on your husband. Now you over here sucking on Jonelle. My. But y'all know Big Mama don't daggone hold no bars on the things daggone. That daggone thing was moving, honey. And she trying to make a baby. She did a skit talking about having a baby. I thought, what the hell going on here? I know she ain't daggone pregnant by Jonelle already. What kind of baby is that? That sucker done blew up overnight. And ain't that much motherfucking girdle in the world. Where this baby come from, girl? The little stomach was so perfect. I said, oh no, ma'am. What the hell that girl got going on here? I said, no, she got some old fake stomach in there or something. And the dad gonna say, no, you know what I'm saying? I just seen you yesterday. That one, I said, okay, this is a skit because dad ain't going for the bullshit and the kids ain't either. They like, mommy, where that come from? They dad gonna blow it on the parade. She want to be pregnant so bad, girl. You better get them babies that's in the house raised out and out the way. Shit, and live your life after that. Shit, you got a whole little baby that you got to get out the way. You got them ain't even daggone teenagers yet. Not now one of them kids is teenagers yet. And you think about having another baby girl by another man, girl baby by. Y'all young folk better know what the hell to do. Y'all better get these one babies if they an accident and the rest of them ain't no coming. Y'all know what us older folks know. Y'all better keep y'all leg closed and daggone do what you do. That one baby you got to worry about, you ain't got to daggone, all that daggone spending. But now when you get to daggone making about 5 or 6 of them, honey, they go to, baby. You don't want that kind of lifestyle. And then it's hard to find a man that want to be daggone down for you. Like daggone Brandy said, you don't want to be down with you. No, ma'am, you got too many kids. The men don't want to be that. And hell, what you want to think that this man want to be with you? You already a daggone, turn what they call say, turn a hoe into a housewife. Not calling her hoe, but damn, you know what I'm saying? You ran through already. These men don't want no man, no woman. These men want a woman That's why they going to the older women. The older women, kids all out the house and everything, honey. They lay, they lay up with the older women now, child. Honey, they be trying to get at you at 30 and 27 and 29, 28 and shit. I be like, baby, I got kids your age. I'm not telling my business and everything, but they still be trying to holler in Big Mama's inbox, girl. I had to tell them young men, I was meds now. But boy, I had to get off the market too, girls. Yes, ma'am. I ain't got no time for these folks and these men and they dangalangs. No, man. You got to bring something to the table and some dangalang. And that's all John Dale bringing to the table is dangalang and head, probably. And then daggone drove her crazy, honey. Oh, he mandingo to her, honey. Yes, ma'am. And everything. I can't take her. No, ma'am. um, hey, Miss and Nell and everyone doing. How you doing, boo? Um, Miss Annette said, unfortunately, you're right, Big Mama. She's the type of woman who needs a man in her life, and she's willing to spend all her money on them. And it's sad. Maybe she wants to feel needed. Why you need to feel needed? That girl is beautiful. What the hell she need to be needed? Girl, she is daggone NFL and god dang going R&B singer status niggas. Excuse my language, but what the hell? She got niggas dropping dead, look like what's his name, Mario singing to her and shit, girl. And she went and daggone went to the bottom of a dude that's on fucking daggone Prime TV or daggone Tubi or some shit. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. You are Hollywood status, girl. Shit, you next to Beyonce in the damn list now, coming back up in the game. Real talk, that's how it's like, that's how Hollywood come and get you. And Hollywood coming to get her. And the daggone thing is, I told Brianna, don't you dare sign nothing until you sit down and read it and get you a lawyer, because black folks don't be wanting to read nothing. They let somebody tell them what it is, and then they done sign, they had John Henry away. Uh-uh. John Henry ain't getting signed away. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. And I ain't that much needed in the world when you daggone, you know what I'm saying, got everything, and you got people running down the door trying to daggone sign you to different stuff. Uh-uh. Needed. You didn't need to be needed, Miss Hattie. She didn't need to be needed. She had a whole husband. All you needed to do is love on him. You see what I'm saying? Just go love on your husband. Know how to love him. He's a daggone needy man. He didn't even want to need to love Robert. Robert was a motherless child. You know what I'm saying? He need that daggone affection and love. That love that you know what I'm saying, that he wants to be held and pampered and treated like a daggone king. Hell, if he doing what you know what I'm saying, I don't know, but I don't know if I would have been able to deal with Robert, because he's a sex symbol. I mean, I mean, he is what it is. He's a nice looking young man, and then he get his weight back up. Hell, I thought he was drop dead gorgeous when he was a daggone chunk. Now he was a chunk. Yeah, ma'am. I said it when I was daggone, a single woman. Robert was a daggone chunk, and I thought they are so cute together. You know what I'm saying? And all of that good stuff. Just he was a nice chunk. He wasn't no daggone fat. He was built nice, arms. He had the guns, arms all buffed out. He had the pecs. Oh, yes, ma'am. And now he getting his weight back up and he looking good. His face ain't all horsey no more. He got some weight in his face. Cause at first them teeth was big and the mouth was too big. And I think he got the lips fixed up and everything. He looking really nice. You know what I'm saying? And she done lost a hunk of a man, because them women on his daggone page is after that man, honey. Yes, ma'am. They is after that man. Oh, yes, ma'am. It's some of these YouTubers that want to get their hands in the daggone pot. Oh, yes, ma'am. All in the man's inbox talk about, I had an interview. I wonder what else interview you having with Robert. Because you is daggone serious about this daggone mess, y'all. Yes, ma'am. I don't know. Big Mom, you can be pretty with low self esteem if he did her. She said, well, damn. I think, well, I mean, and then if you look at Brianna, I don't think Brianna looks straight at you. I want to see Brianna look straight at the camera because if I, not for sure, one of Brianna's eyes go towards her nose and then another one goes out, but I think they're great. They be trying to correct that because I think she was cross-eyed. I ain't for sure, but it looked like she cross-eyed in one eye. I was like, what the hell going on with Brianna's eye? Like, what the hell? Mm-mm. Right. I remember when I first seen them on Facebook. I thought they looked so cute together. Yes, I loved them together. I thought they were the perfect couple. Not knowing that, you know what I'm saying, the whole daggone house was about to daggone fall out the door. Cause that would it seemed like when they daggone like their relationship is like when they daggone when it fell apart, they fell out the door with it. It's like calling the police, it was they fell out the door with this daggone divorce. It's like the whole house front door, the whole house, the off the hinges, everything fell out the door. Like nobody, why would they daggone put that on the internet? Cause I mean, it's like when I seen it, it was like, damn. It was like niggas was getting thrown out the door, calling the police. He got a gun. Oh, it was going down, honey. Yes, ma'am. I'm like, what the hell did I just daggone tune into? The hell going on with this? I said, not them. No, divorce. Oh no, ma'am. What was you doing on the day that Latruce daggone house fell out the daggone woodwork, baby? And everybody's whole daggone life just changed. Like, no, ma'am, not them. No, ma'am. Please tell me they're not daggone doing this. Is this a skit? Cause everybody be skitting and you don't know if it's real. That got dang on Treese. One thing I can say about her, Treese's skits be so goddamn realistic, girl. I watched that one the other day when she came in as a nurse's aide. And baby, Treese took Treese had me screaming in my house, child. First the nice daggone, nurse come in. The man that bought the daggone cane up, he don't want to go take a shower. Trees nice, you know what I'm saying? The nice a nurse came in. Shoot, then that daggone that ghetto nurse came in. She wasn't having it. She daggone yanked the cane out the man's hand. She whooped him with a daggone shoe. She told him, you gonna get your ass out the chair. She yanked him. That man, I don't know if he really needed that cane or if he was just playing. But girl, when I tell you, God dang, I will watch daggone treats any day of the week, honey. Cause honey, treats had my ass go, honey. When I tell y'all somebody can skid out, that's that treats, honey. Treats need to be in Hollywood with this shit she be doing to us, honey. Cause she be having me daggone laughing my ass off, child. And then she got in the bathroom with the man. I guess the man's wife, she can't get him out the chair to go take a bath to save her soul. So they called Teresa in and shit. That shit was hilarious, boy. Now see, honey, that's what I like to see. I like that. That's comedy. God dang on Tree's comedy. They're gonna put her ass in daggone. Hey, where daggone Tyler Perry at? God dang on Treese need her own show. Damn it. The hell. And she independent. She don't need nobody to manage her. She's her manager. She's her boss. She don't need no. That's why I understand why Brianna gonna take her ass over there and start signing shit. B, if you don't read everything that you sign, girl, they gonna take you up top. Now they done put your ass in a star ring. If ain't nobody noticed, she got the daggone Illuminati the ring going. Oh yes, ma'am. I said, who the hell she gonna sacrifice? Lord, she got the dag. Did she sacrifice herself? Cause see, I know everybody got that daggone star ring on. They done daggone died. Yes, ma'am. Or I don't know if if she a human sacrifice herself or what. But you better daggone mess with them babies. Oh no, ma'am. Nothing but nothing happening now on them babies. Oh no, ma'am. Cause you trying to get up top and things. You know what I'm saying? Shit, when the motherfucker got them rings on them star rings, baby, you better watch out because they can already sacrifice somebody. Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Trees does put out some good skits. She definitely a comedian. Her downfall is that mouth, but hey, Treese is one of a kind. I love Treese, honey. She could dag on one thing about Treese. She could dag on cut. She can keep an audience. That's one thing. It's one thing to keep an audience on daggone not talking about a goddamn on thing. You hear me? People don't want to come in your whole head, and if your head and don't turn nobody's head, and nobody come in and listen to you, like y'all really actually come in here. I don't have to show my face, and I be like, I got some loyal ass people because they don't care to. I don't come in here, y'all, and let me let y'all see me because I probably look a hot ass mess right now. That's me, okay? I ain't gonna be all off in here. But yes, ma'am. People want to daggone be in your mouth, count your teeth, how many teeth you missing out your mouth, and all that good stuff. So, child, I try to stay out of here, and then I'm letting my hair grow, girls. Y'all know Big Mama trying to let my hair grow. I got the curls now. Y'all know they don't like my curls, so I gotta stay out the camera. But they hate my curls. They think she got a Michael Jackson, honey. No, that was born with this mess, honey. Yes, ma'am. If I could do something to it, I'd been done something to it. Mm-mm. Oh, mm, okay. Girl, she took me out with that skit, honey. I tell y'all, I love me some trees, honey. And I watch Teresa and them babies any day of the week. Somebody heard talking about Teresa bad mom. I said, I wish a motherfucker would say Teresa bad mom. Because let me tell you, you don't know a bad mom. A bad mom is who I had, a stepmother that make you drink your own urine, throw you in dungeons and things, and spiders and daggone centipedes and stuff down. That's a bad mom. Bad moms make you eat your own urine and drink your own, eat your own feces. You have to and daggone stand with daggone cans or books in your hand and don't make you gotta stretch your arm all the way out and you can't drop those books. You know what I'm saying? Standing on one leg for hours and don't drop that leg or you gonna have to daggone do it all over again. No man, them is bad moms. So I don't like to hear nobody saying somebody's a bad mom. You know what I'm saying? Until you have had to eat your own drink your own urine or suck piss out of a sheep with some salt on it, or drink your own urine with salt in it, or eat your own dookie. Don't tell me about daggone bad mamas. Real talk. You feel me? I thought they were a perfect couple at first too. They were. Shit. I don't know about after the daggone skit. I don't know if that was a skit or if it was real when he said that she was trying to daggone get him to adopt the kids. That was a big upcome. That would have been a big, you know, uh, come up for real. You know what I'm saying? He had signed them papers for the kids, and he ain't win nothing he could have did. And the dad of the boys wouldn't had nothing to say, because Robert would have all rights to those kids. All rights. Brianna daggone wouldn't even daggone have much rights to them. Once they got adopted by Robert, he could have took them kids and daggone raised them kids to be his. And one thing for sure, they wouldn't be daggone raised in different religions. I'm she a Christian and her boys is raised another way. Like, no, ma'am. Cause baby, if I'm eating pork and we having pork chops and neck bones, collard greens, and things of this nature, and your daddy and them don't eat no pork, but we eat pork over here. Oh no, ma'am. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. Or, it's a whole nother different dag. No, you're not teaching my kids another different religion when I know Jesus. What kind of religion are you teaching my children? Because Jesus and Allah maybe stand for the same people, but they believe in a whole nother, they don't believe in Jesus Christ. Yes, ma'am. And he the one that saved us from our sins. So I can't go with the Muslim if that's what he's raising the boys as being Muslim, and she's a Christian. Make that make sense that you got your kids on a regular basis, your boys, and they're raised in a. It's almost like they're not even Muslim. They're Hebrew Israelites, and those men, Hebrew Israelites, they beat their women. Yes, ma'am. They believe that you are supposed to be submissive. So obviously, Brianna wasn't submissive enough for her baby daddy to, you know, want to wife her up. She wants to be worldly, and she wanted to, no, he want a wife that's going to submit to him and things of that nature. Because I don't know if y'all have ever seen the Hebrew Israelites on a corner and they're arguing with people that don't daggone, construe to what they're saying. Oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I can't with a Israel, uh, Israel, whatever they call it, Hebrew Israelite. They're those kind of men. I don't know. It's almost like they're in a cult. They wear the purple. Like I'm not even gonna get into that there. But anyway, just ma'am. Remember the video where B did when she was making her son stand in the corner with his arms straight out? I felt so bad for that little boy. Was it a skit? What? Her kid's baby daddy is a Israelite. It's not a religion from the Bible. Come on now, see, and I hadn't even daggone even looked at the comments. I just read, yes, yes, and they are the most rudest people I have ever seen on the face of the earth because they look down on their own people, baby. Yes, ma'am. I seen a set of them, and they were dogging this black woman, and I thought, what kind of people are these guys? And then they're all in this purple, and they're all like in an army type, you know, mindset. Is not of the Bible, whatever they're preaching. And I don't like it. So you can't tell me about your religion or whatever you teaching because you believe that if your wife don't say what you if your wife don't do what you say, you are able to whoop her ass. Yes, ma'am. That's the way they daggone. You know what I'm saying? That's the way that group of people are, and I just can't get with them because I've never seen nothing like them ever in my life. Like no, and you're not gonna get out here and down us as a people because your religion or whatever y'all teaching is on some other stuff. No, ma'am, I ain't going for it. And y'all be disrespectful to women, calling them bitches and stuff. Oh, yes, ma'am. I seen them. We got them here in Columbus, and they the most worst of men. And they talk to the women so disrespectful. They live by the Old Testament. They don't believe Jesus Christ died for our sins. See, and I ain't get ready daggone go there with them people. See, that why I said Bree is in a different religion and mindset, and for you to daggone have your kids being raised like that, your boys, like, is the little girl, she has her own dad, or what's going on with that? Somebody please tell me if the oldest daughter is the same boy's dad. And wait a minute, one of the kids, wait, I think all of the kids may have different dads. Like, don't know. I'm just gonna say my opinion. Because there's a dark boy, then there's two. I think the little dark boy has his own dad, or the little dark boy might belong to the dad of the Hebrew light. But that little boy, the older boy, and the little girl, the older no, The older boy and the older girl look like they got the same dad. I mean, they really do. They look just alike, and they're light skinned. Like Brianna is not dark skinned. Okay, she's got two, three light skinned kids and a dark skinned baby. Okay, so the dad on those boys' side does he's kind of dark. Hello, hello. Hey, Miss Gladys. I think that I think that, and like I said, I wouldn't have my boys being in another religion and I'm in a whole nother religion with my girls. Cause it was strange that the two boys are in that religion, but the little girl is not. So I guess she's raising her girls Christian and her little boys on their daddy's side. So she says that all three have the same daddy. But I'm with you, Big Mama. I don't believe that. I'm just saying, no, they don't. That darker baby don't look like none of them. Seriously. And I looked at the dad and that baby, and I said, wait a minute, which one of the kids belong to him? Because I mean, she can sell us anything, but we don't have to believe it, But you could look at the kids and tell that there's a different tone in that younger baby, and then at first I thought when I first seen them, it was like very distasteful how she got at this table, okay, just being Brianna, and the kids went to like they had barbecued plates or whatever, you guys. And she was around the table and she's asking everybody. She got the little girl down here, the older daughter, with the little daughter. And it's like the older daughter can't really even daggone eat because she's tending to the little baby. And I'm thinking, why is the little baby way down here? Shouldn't she be by mommy? And mommy should be daggone, cutting her food up or helping her get her napkin out, or like the older daughter is more with Amora than B is. And then you can see that she's kind of hard on those other older kids. I seen that. I was like, wow. Because she told the older daughter, get out, get out. Don't you see? I said, get out, get out. Like, wow. She's kind of rough on them. Like, mm-mm. She's, yeah. So it's like she daggone cares more about Amora. I don't know if anybody else seen that, but she's more with the baby girl. It's like the other kids are like adopted. I was adopted, guys, so that's the reason why I was like, she treats the baby girl more loving, and I guess because she's the baby girl, but my girls, all my kids is my love. You feel me? And they all get the same daggone treatment. I can't daggone give one something and don't give the other one, or treat this one better than this one. No, no, no. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. But she was asking them questions, and the older son, he's quick to Johnny show sharp, and he says they're glad that she's single, and he said that I'm glad you're single so that you can do whatever you want to do. You're free. And I'm thinking, you're not, your mom's not single nor free. She got a whole man there living over you guys. What do you mean? She's single and she's free. She's tied down and she's not free. Okay, she and her husband or boyfriend or whatever you want to call him, Mr. Living Daggone Dingling. Y'all know, Big Mama don't got no filter, and I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Her living dingling for the time being, because he's not hubby. You know, he's just there. And that's not gonna last. Y'all just mark my words. That relationship, and I'm putting it out here, Lord, it ain't gonna it ain't gonna work. That relationship is going to pot. It's already going to pot. You can see he don't want to kiss her. Shit, you gotta ask your man to give me a kiss. You know what I want. Quit playing with me. I, I ain't gonna ask no sucker for no lips at all. Bitch, you gonna walk in my door and don't give me no kiss, bitch, I feel some type of way. And that part. And you can bag your bags in the dag hit the door. The fuck? Yes, ma'am. I don't need no daggone man around me, honey. No, ma'am. We get in the ways. Us older women get set in our ways. We do not want to be bothered with nobody. I mean, nobody. You probably want your panties to touch you on some days. No, ma'am. Um, Miss Annette said, yes. Why does the older daughter always taking care of the baby girl? I don't know why, but I feel bad for the older kids. I do too. I seen it and I did. I thought it was very distasteful, and I don't know. They just don't look. I don't know. That little girl, that baby, she don't look happy at all. I mean, she daggone now when she's with Janelle, it's like the laughter, the help. You know what I'm saying? Because he's twisting her around and things of that nature. Like he's really interacting with kids like to do. They like to spin around. They like to be dipped. You know, say dip them. You know what I'm saying? When you dip them in the air like they are airplane or whatever, they like to be did like that. They like to. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's and especially little girls like to be twirled around and spun around. Just have a good time, and he's doing those things. So Robert has to get his daddy up because I don't think that he knows how to be a girl daddy. Yeah. Girl daddy, Robert. They like to go Barbie doll shopping and clothes shopping for the Barbie dolls. You know what I'm saying? I'm a girl mom, okay? And it wasn't a dull moment when I had my babies, okay? I want to go and play with Barbie dolls and things of that nature with them. It like when I got Fat Daddy, he got his toys. We sit there. I had to show Fat Daddy what to do with the trucks and cars. Make the noise like it's a car. Get him interested in their toys. Don't let them break their toys. If they don't know how to do the toy, they will break a toy. And it's a waste of time to buy toys for kids if they don't know how to play with it. So you got to daggone show them how to play with it, or it's going to be broken. Yes, ma'am. That whole dinner with the kids was scripted. Those kids were told what to say. Oh, I just thought it was very distasteful because the one at the end, the little darker one, he was asked a question and then she kind of like blowed him. Like, I mean, he looks like the one that gets treated bad. The little darker one. He does. I mean, she probably does it to all of them, but she's rough with those kids. You could tell. Like they get on her nerves. I don't. You could tell that they. And with my daughter at that age, you want to daggone be mommy. You don't want to be friend, but you don't want to be rough on her either. You want to give her little girl space, but not too much space. Where she can come and talk to you about anything. Her kids are clammed up. You can tell they're clammed up. They might not say too much. They're going to give you as much as you ask them for. They're not just going to come out and just Johnny Joe Sharp just come out. You got to ask them. You got to pick things out of them because they're so clammed up. They don't know what those kids look like. They walk on pins and needles around her. I swear. You can tell when kids are not in the happy, stable relationship with mommy. Like you can tell when kids are scared of their mother. Like you don't want to. You might say the wrong thing and she'll pop you. Like I had that kind of grandmother or auntie that it didn't matter what you said or if you said something under your breath that they thought you said something smart. Them suckers will knock you into next year and didn't give a damn until you call the DHR to whoop your at DHR's ass too. Yes, ma'am. So we learned to stay in kids' place where we didn't have to be picking up our teeth off the ground or, picking our asses out the corner somewhere, knocked off into next year. Yes, ma'am. So her kids look like they've been knocked off into next year, and so they walk on pins and needles. Not that that's funny, y'all, but there's kids out here that has been knocked in the next year, and honey, you can daggone raise your hand like you about to hug a child or whatever, and them kids are dodge like you about to hit or knock them into next year. Yes, ma'am. You can tell abused children or children that get knocked around to next year. And I ain't laughing at her kids, but honey, I'm talking about us. We used to get knocked off into the corner, baby, and be daggone digging your ass up out that damn corner. We be digging our own asses out the damn corner. Our motherfucking family members didn't play with us, and everybody got their asses whooped. If one person did something, everybody got ass whooping. And I think that's what goes on. If the little ones do something, the bigger kids take the brunt for it. And that's why I think they walk. I swear them kids look like they're clammed up. And I don't know if y'all have ever seen, but I was in foster care, right? And so when you see kids that's been, and I mean, I've seen kids of all when we was younger, and the kids that were really being abused and things of this nature, you could tell they wouldn't talk. They would be in a corner and they'd be clammed up, like shut in. Like you have to actually pry what you want out of some kids. They're just not gonna. Well, my mom is this and my mama blah 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 blah. No, them kids look like the kind of kids that say, she say, you better not say shit to go on in my motherfucking house. You hear me? Because if y'all say any motherfucking thing, you already know what it is. That type of mom. Oh, yes, ma'am. You got them kind. I done seen moms that the dad gonna knock the kid in the next year and the baby can't even get the breath out crying to car. Type shit. Like, did you just hit that baby in the back of the head like that, or knock that baby off into the back like that, and knock all his wind out of him? The baby can't even daggone get to cry, baby. Sweet pea. Don't do that in front of me. Cause see, you had me knocking your ass out. Cause I don't do that about no kids now. Cause I knock your ass out till next year. Put your hands on no baby like that. Then knock the whole baby. Now the baby got the whole palm of your hand in his back, and he light skinned. Oh yes, ma'am. And he done got knocked in his back so bad that the baby can't even cry. He just like, is he gonna cry? Cry, baby. Let that out. Cause I know that motherfucker heard it shit your whole mama's hand in the back of your damn back. Yeah, them kind of mamas. Oh yes, ma'am. Oh mean ass motherfuckers. Don't need no kids. Let me quit. Yeah, I done seen it though, y'all. So Big Mama don't like it when the kids get mistreated and abused. Um, I had one girl and one girl, but I have to admit I used to love shopping for my daughters. It's just fun, but I get cute clothes and baby dolls and Barbies. Yes, my mama daggone ass was daggone. My mom collected every damn Barbie doll there was, even the one with the pregnant baby stomach. My mama was a Barbie doll daggone fanatic. And yes, ma'am, they all have the same dad. She said, okay. Raven said that. Miss Annette says, I meant to say one girl and one boy. Laugh out loud. Oh, okay. Big Mama, you be speaking some facts. You right on point. Yeah, ain't no way in hell. Shit. The hell? Yeah, them kids is clammed up, and I know clammed up kids because I tell y'all I was an orphan myself, and when we had to be in that daggone DHR office, y'all, them kids would come in, and I'm telling you, you could tell the kids that was beat, you could tell the kids that was, sexually abused. Sorry about that word, or is aid. You could tell, and me being a kid, I could read different stuff. I mean, I've been able to do it since I was a young kid. I can see different stuff on people that other people don't see. Like I read spirit, and it don't have to be a dead spirit. That girl that was in my daughter's house, y'all. I just got a daggone demon out of my daughter's house. I prayed that demon out my daughter's house, y'all. And I wish y'all could hear how this girl, let me see, I'm going to tell her to send me the voicemail over here. I wish y'all could hear how this girl was beating my daughter's door down because Nibu left. Nebu, send me that girl's first voice message to this phone. The first one that she sent you when she was beating the door down. Let me show y'all how a person that is hard when you let a person come and live in your house, how they um was it the white lady? No, it's another girl. Girl, I had to pray that girl out the house, honey. She tried to turn my baby against me, child. Oh, yes, ma'am. She must not daggone hurt. She ain't daggone. I mean, this girl, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, when people come in your house, let me tell her. Nickaboo. Send me that first voicemail to this phone that girl, when she was on your door. The first one. Okay. Send it to this phone. Okay. Okay. Love you. I love you too. Okay. Bye. I want y'all to hear how this demon girl called me all kind of demons, and y'all, I spoke in tongue in a prayer for my baby to be released from this demon because I knew it was a demon in my daughter's house. And she gonna call me a demon girl when I tell y'all how this woman tried to get my baby evicted. Listen at this, y'all. I told Nebu, no more. Let nobody come and stay with you because it's hard to get people out your house. Listen at this, y'all. This the energy off of this girl. Nebu left. I prayed this woman out what I tell y'all, I prayed God, please release my baby from this demon. Listen at this, y'all. You been out here for a while? You ain't seen her leave? Yo, can you just get my stuff, please? Cause I got you like playing with my fucking health right now. I got fucking asthma. My asthma fucking popped in there. Like, what the fuck, man? Listen at this, y'all. Oh, fucking chest hurting. Like, I just want my stuff. I'm already fucking homeless. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm already fucked up. Like, why would you do this? Like, I just want my stuff. Like, what the fuck? I'm already homeless. I can't fucking breathe. Like, I ain't got my charger. I ain't got my medicine. Like, I ain't got my phone. Like, please, man. Please. Like, please. God, please, let open this door. Please, God. God, please. Please. Please, give me my stuff. Y'all, when I tell y'all.
So you're too busy to read the Bible.
When I tell
what if your
y'all.
Bible reads itself to you? Well, that's exactly what this app will do. It gives you the option.
When I tell y'all, this girl was trying to get my baby evicted from her place, y'all. Screaming this outside my baby's door. And I'm like, because I told Nebu yesterday, Nebu, tell mommy if you blink twice if you need help. Blink twice if you need mommy to come over there and get this lady out your house, girl. But listen.
give me my stuff. Like I can't do this, man. Like, give me my stuff. Like, give me my stuff. Give me my stuff. Give me my stuff. What the fuck? Like, give me my stuff. Like, you ain't even went nowhere. Ain't nobody seen you waiting.
Y'all hear that? That's what I'm talking about. When I tell y'all I prayed, cause I told Nebu, it's something about this girl's spirit that I don't like. This what I call when I gonna tell y'all I prayed in tongue for the spirit of this girl to get away from my baby. My baby daddy called me today, y'all. Baby mama. I said, what? He said, that demon gone. Cause I had blocked Nebu. I was done. Nebu daggone wasn't listening to me. When I tell her something ain't right about somebody, you need to listen. And then she daggone was like, Mom, I had to leave. So Nebu left her house. Cause the girl left out of Nebu's house early this morning and left Nebu's door open and her and Fat Daddy was asleep. And when Nebu woke up, she was like, "Oh no, this takes the cake." You know what I'm talking about? Anybody could have came in my house and on me and my son, and you done left out of here. So Nebu left her house, went to her next door neighbor, and she sat there and they called the police and they got that girl out of there. Girl, when I tell y'all, I know when a spirit ain't right. Y'all see how she beat my daughter's door down and screaming and crying? You made a scene out there, and my daughter wasn't even in her house. It's the energy. It's that dark energy. This lady is 46 years old. My daughter is 26. And you over here beating her door down like this. Lady, you shouldn't even be homeless. What are you going through that you don't have a place to lay your head? And you gonna tell me when I told her you came in my daughter's house, you didn't bring this why Brianna is like you bringing people in your house that's not bringing to your house. People are taken away from you, and you could have lost your crib for someone doing this to you. Give me my stuff. And she's screaming to the top of her lungs, y'all. If y'all heard this on a loudspeaker, y'all would think, what the hell wrong with this woman? And see, she tried to daggone move the white girl out the way. When we just found out that the white girl actually wasn't even on drugs. It's like she's going through some type of mental, what you call it. So she's getting help and everything, and she wasn't taking her medication. They said she has Tourette's and she has Parkinson's and some other stuff going on with her. Along with that's the reason why she couldn't be still and those, you know, whatever she was going through. It was kind of, it looked kind of crackish. It looked like somebody on drugs. But yeah, and she was screaming to the top of her, like, girl, you should have never left out of there and left that girl's door open. You should have woke her up, told her to come and lock her door, and when you get back, knock on the door, I'll let you in. But when my daughter woke up and her door was open, I mean unlocked, oh no, ma'am, that drew the cake. You can't leave out somebody's door without letting them know. Um, oh no. Tell Nebu to stop letting people in her house and especially not live with her. And she had took over Fat Daddy's bed. So that was nothing but a demon. And I told her, I said, it'd be okay if you was sleeping in there on a couch or you wouldn't bought you a daggone, blow up bed or something. But you done took me and put my whole grandbaby out the damn out of his room. So you gotta go. You got too comfortable. And you got a whole daggone voucher. And you got a certain amount of days that daggone find housing in those daggone vouchers once you get daggone out of there. Um, all that craziness. I hope she don't get her evicted. Yeah, she didn't. She didn't. They had to call and get her up out of there. Nah, I know druggies. She was definitely on drugs with whatever else she got going on. Yeah. And then popping pills too. So It was a lot going on, but like I told my baby, she's so gullible, y'all. Neepu wants to help everyone because she felt like when she was there, those certain people was there to help her for a couple days. It's not like, you know what I'm saying, you and Fat Daddy had permanent housing like you did over in my house, like. But she daggone wanted to do her thing, and she knew she couldn't do that at my house with Fat Daddy. So she chose to be out here in her car or sleeping, where from pillow to post, because she didn't want to daggone, go by my rules. My rules is having to clean up after yourself, washing dishes, making sure that baby has a bath when he goes, you know what I'm saying? No, you got to stay on things. And so that's why me and Neepu collided with Fat Daddy, because I'm on it. In the morning, he's on the schedule. He goes to bed at a certain time. He's not up all night, and things of that nature. A lot of daggone moms their kids don't go to bed till they go to bed. So I I'm just, like I said, I just, it be energy off of people. And I knew that girl wasn't good for my daughter. She over there daggone, like I said, Jonelle, that girl, that why I took off to that story, because it's like Jonelle's spirit and her spirit. I don't know if y'all see it, but Jonelle's spirit and her spirit is not matching. They're not equally yoked. That's it. That's the whole king caboodle with Jonelle and that old girl, because he doesn't even want to kiss her. It's like, no, I don't want to. Okay, well, we're gonna do it for the daggone, do it for the Vine. I mean, do it for the YouTube, do it for Facebook, that type of. Okay, we're gonna do it like that. So, but like I said, he's gonna take her all the way up top. He wants something. He's probably gonna get a car, and then he's gonna dip. And I hope that girl, I hope that Bree sees that he's not into her like she's into him. I mean, she really shows that she's happy with him, and he makes her. I mean, the flesh really gets you all out of daggone proportion with a man too. He done daggone blowed your back out, now you in love, and he do this on the normal. These men don't daggone fall in love, no ma'am, cause they got to daggone find some more flesh. They can't daggone go out of here without daggone finding how many bodies they can put on that thing. That's why you gotta be more acceptable than daggone just being somebody's daggone drop off. Dumpster, what they call it, drop off, and what they call it, bumping and dumping. Yeah, that's what they doing. Bumping and dumping. I don't want to be nobody's bump and dump. No, ma'am. You gonna dump some money in my pocket while you want to be dumping the fuck. I don't like it. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, girls. But I just wanted to come in here and like basically touch, bases on what I just seen. The little girl very she doesn't have the interaction with her own dad that she does with Jonelle. I do see that, you guys. So far Jonelle hasn't shown any affection toward her. He's just with her for a come up. Miss Annette, say that again. Yes, ma'am. Say it again. Cause that's what I'm saying. He doesn't want to kiss the girl. It was a whole when I seen the video and I said, "Ooh, he don't look like he into her." I said, I said I wouldn't be with a man that don't want to daggone kiss me in front of people, and things of that nature. What? Let me go in here and see what the hell going on here. I think she kind of cross-eyed, y'all. What they saying she missing? Girl, girl, they is messing with her, honey. Mm. It be that for me. I'm like, wow, it's a lot going on with Miss B, and there's a whole lot of people talking about it. I'm just strolling right now because I was trying to see if I can find anything else about these two, Janelle and I can't with these two. Mr. Latruth, Janelle using her gold digger friends and more. See, everybody is talking about this. They saying that everyone is saying that Janelle is after this this woman's whatever she's offering. Like, sorry, but no sorry. There should never be a man that's looking to come up off of a woman. Like, you lazy ass bum. Like, I mean, I'm sorry. I don't like guys that want to have a come up off of a woman. You that you can have your own hustle. You have your own type of get up. You do not need to daggone be showing that you are a fucking user or Mrs. Latruth, Jonelle using her gold digger friends and more. Wow, that's the head end of this troll on. Um, Let me see. Okay, LaTruth really loved that woman, and she thinks she gonna get that from Jonelle. Hell no, Jonelle don't want her. Jonelle wants a car, ladies. And once Jonelle get that car, Jonelle is going to dip on her. He got the jewelry. She bought him a ring. I mean, what did Jonelle bring for her? Even on the date of her going to go meet him in New York, why didn't Jonelle have some balloons, some candlelit anything? You know, you ask her, does she have a Valentine's? Don't you think that you would have been more of a fancier type dude since you're making movies or little daggone whatever the hell you got going on and make her trip worth, you wanted to fly her out. And one thing about me, girls, I'm not flying out to no man's house that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna get that dick. Yes, ma'am, I'm sorry, but I'm coming to get the dick. So y'all can believe that Brianna didn't fuck this man when she went to fucking daggone whatchamajig. Oh, yes, she did. You're not gonna catch a goddamn on plane just to go and daggone look at a motherfucker that you could have looked over on fucking daggone FaceTime. No, ma'am. Mr. Mandingo blew the back out the first night and he got hooked. And that's why he's there. Also, her flesh has gotten him stuck. Not only is the flesh got him stuck, she's probably sucking him raw. And then not only that, you know what I'm saying? He's beating her back out. So yeah. Um, if B would just pay attention to what people are saying about Donnell, everybody can't be wrong about him. I just feel it in my soul that he's not there for the love. You don't find it, you don't see it, he doesn't show it, he's not all over her, like Robert, there you could tell Robert was into his wife. And John L is just like, I don't give a damn what John L say, you're in it for a come up. You can tell that you don't want to kiss the girl. You daggone sitting on live talking about what you gonna get. Oh, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Like who? I wonder what the hell somebody said. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody probably in the comments said you just don't want to try to daggone get something from her. He said, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Psh, girl, please. And then you went and got the bottom of the barrel. Like he's not even cute as your husband. So the fuck, there you have it. You got a daggone a thumbnail, a fungus nail hanging around. The fuck, shit. You had a whole dime piece. Now you daggone got a nugget. Fuck out of here. Mm-mm. And I'm tell you, that man looked like he belonged to Nigeria. And I said it. She thinks she done got her gold mine. And it killed me and struck me that you're going to go pick up fucking daggone bombs. Like literally, she said she picks up fucking people that's less fortunate that she can daggone, do for. I'm like, no, you got kids to do that for? Fuck these niggas. Excuse my language, but no, excuse me. The fuck you mean you gonna do for these old nothing ass men? Those are what you call nothing. So you're picking up nothings to bring to your house over your kids. Get the fuck out of here. It just I'm not with Bree. Some things you just gotta daggone put it out here. It's very distasteful to be as young as you are and you're a slut. And you're slut balling around your daughters. Just that. I don't give a damn who it make mad, who it pleases. You didn't wait for the daggone ink to dry on your divorce papers before you moved the fucking daggone mutt in over your kids. He's a mutt. He doesn't have anything to offer you but dick, and you're cool with that. The fuck out of here. Shit. You just better off go buy you a fucking rose. The hell? You'll sleep good at night. You ain't gotta worry about it. He daggone, breaking phones because you thinking he's unfaithful. Fuck that. The rose ain't fucking daggone talking to nobody, bitch. And you put it in a drawer, you know where it's at. Yes, ma'am. You ain't gotta worry about if it's going out the house and daggone creeping around corners, what other daggone, you know. Yeah. But you got the females out here that don't give a damn. They just jump off, and it be pretty girls out here. I mean, the prettiest girls are the fucking most sluttiest girls, and I say that there's the most prettiest girls out here be the most sluttiest girls. I mean, and don't care, and you know what I'm saying. With every daggone passing moment, it's about her, attention on her. And let me say another thing to you, Miss B. It's very distasteful that everything that you and Jonelle do, you're putting it on the internet. Like, we really don't want to see all of that. You're not cute with him at all. He is not your type that would be on your arms. So it's like looking at Beauty and the Beast at this point. Very distasteful. And he's a bum. I don't give a fuck if he did have a Wu Tang daggone, whatever. The fuck, he obviously don't got no money. How the fuck you gonna bring a broke bucker that don't even got a car? This man don't even got a car. You pack up, you gotta pack your man up in your car. He's probably driving your car around. Like, man, the fuck out of here, man. You got kids. You should never bring a bum around your kids. And that's just that. He's a bum. He doesn't have anything to offer you. What have y'all seen him offer her? I'll wait. What have y'all seen this man give B? Please, somebody tell me. Other than dick, what have y'all seen this man give this woman? I seen a ring go on his finger. I seen her buy him a necklace and a bracelet. Maybe clothes. Took him on a fucking Bahama. He didn't do anything of those natures for her. She got him exquisite daggone, noodles and shrimp, and he took off running down the beach like it was the most exquisite taste that he's ever tasted. And she, oh my God. Like she gets a kick out of him and he's going to kick you in your ass. Yeah. You get a kick out of him and he's going to kick you right up your ass as soon as that car is given to this man. It's no more Brianna. No more. He can care less about you, girl. And you got your feelings all up bottled up into this man that don't give a whole rat's ass about you, girl. He done told somebody that he get ready to get a car because it definitely in the wind that he's wanting you for a car or some of that nature. And I'm like, oh no, ma'am. I think it's very distasteful for a man to want to daggone come up off of a woman. And what did he do with his money that he got from that movie? Or whatever they said he be daggone, he did. The fuck? Where is that money at? The fuck? Broke ass Benny? Mm-mm. That'd be the man for me. Jonelle is a hamburger meat. And the truth was a filet mignon. She definitely down. That she did. And the nostrils for me. That man nose look like it belonged to a cat or something. Like she's not cute with him. I just don't like them together. And then I don't like how she's daggone bringing this baby into this relationship, and the baby is bonding with Jonelle. He's not gonna be there. He's not gonna be there for that little girl, and she's gonna be crushed, y'all. When Jonelle crushed her heart, boy, baby. Y'all think when Robert daggone whatever she tried to say Robert did to her. Mm-mm. She is very insecure about daggone Jonelle. Oh, she daggone throwing phones and breaking phones. And I thought that's what her and Robert got all into it about. That damn phone. When you playing that game with Jonelle. And definitely downgraded. It's, some people say Brianna's not all that cute. But as cute as she is, ain't no way with hell. I would have went with Shaka Zulu. No ma'am. Mm-mm. You ain't want no she ain't got no type. Nope, she don't got no type. She don't want whatever want her. If you didn't want Robert, she maybe she just went with a that man because she know ain't gonna be no competition. Ain't nobody gonna look at him. You know, some women go out here and get an ugly dude thinking that he ain't gonna cheat on her and he ain't nobody don't want to look at him. Yeah, yeah, and be surprised who would take his ugly ass. Yes, ma'am. Just to get him off your hand. Cause y'all how bitches is. They can care less about you, your feelings, long as she can pull him away from you. And I'm pretty sure he got females in his phone. And that's why they have a phone problem. Mm. But I did want to come in here and talk about that little girl because you can see that little girl's nose was up in the air with her dad. And see, with her and Donnell over there throwing shots on the internet around this little girl, knowing that they talking about her daddy. She ain't no what she 3, 4, maybe 5. And that little girl know they talking about her dad. Mm-mm. I don't see it. I just thought it was very distasteful for her to move on that fast. So if you moved on that fast, you already had it down there. That's how I feel. Y'all can say what y'all want. I feel like Jonelle was the daggone reason why she was easy to daggone let go of Robert. And then her and Jonelle played like they was just meeting up. Because ain't no man just going to be like, do you got a Valentine? Can you come out? No, them motherfuckers been talking. Yes, ma'am. They been talking. That's why I say, where the hell he come from? That's because she was jealous about Robert interacting with women and doing skits with women. But what was you doing with Jonelle? Because Jonelle didn't just pop on the scene. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. Donnell did not just pop up like that. And it was like Their interaction when they was on that video chat, you guys, I was like, this ain't no just now meeting. They been talking. Cause how you gonna leave out of town? You don't even know this man. You had to been talking to this man because you're just not gonna leave out of town with your kids, and you don't know this man, and you gonna fly out to a fucking girl by. Mm. That's why it's easy to walk away from Robert. You got nail bit in the picture. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they gonna try to play it like they just met on at where he was, McDonald's or whatever he was sitting in. I, mm-mm. We should go stay with him at a hotel or something in that because I don't. This man, I don't see this man that got his own establishment, his own crib. He do movies. He don't got no car. Obviously, didn't have a crib. You're not gonna tell me this man left everything that he owned to come and move in with this woman. He has shit. No motherfucker tell me that shit. She bought a bum to her house. I'm in there eating all the food, daggone, getting all the daggone treatment. The kids getting mistreated because they ain't getting the love that they supposed to be getting from the gate. Hell, you can see that. She was giving, and then she wasn't really giving Robert the love. So who the fuck was getting the love? Because like I said, them kids look daggone clammed up and sheltered in. Scared to move. You don't know what she might do. Oh, well, them kind of mamas you don't be like, okay. Mm-mm. I don't get it. But anyways, y'all, I'm gonna go in here. I'm about to look at this thing they got on now, and honey, see what the hell they talking about, cause that's when her and Robert was together. They're talking about John L. using her gold digger friends and more. Mm-mm. So I'm gonna go in here and listen to that. I'll probably before the night is over, or if I'll see y'all in the morning. I love you guys. Thank y'all for coming in and listening to me rattle and crunch in y'all's ears. Cause honey, I had to get me a snack at me. And y'all, I know y'all probably wondering what Big Mama eating. And that's what I'm eating, y'all. Yes, ma'am. Eating some daggone gazelle. Man, I will catch y'all maybe in the morning. I'm gonna do my live. Yeah, but Big, get a little bit more classier. Stop with the daggone nonsense and stop daggone being a bump and dump. You know what I'm saying? Get you a husband and make sure that husband find you. You not finding them and you marrying them. No, ma'am. We gotta learn how to wait for these men that daggone put a ring on it. We can't be putting rings on them. Anyways, y'all have a blessed night on purpose.